Welcome back to Askewed Reviews. And today I am reviewing a film that is currently in theaters. The movie that I'm referring to is the 2025 film Clown in a Cornfield, directed and co written by Eli Craig. This is also based off of the book of the same name that was written by Adam Caesar. So, this was definitely a fun, original horror film that I got to check out in theaters. Here's the concept for this one. We have our main character of Quinn, who, along with her father, is moving to the small rural town of Kettle Springs, as her dad has been hired as the town doctor. Quinn at first seems pretty upset about the move, as she feels that this quaint little town has nothing for her to do. That is, at least until she meets some of her fellow students, one of which is a boy named Cole. He invites her to join his friend group and they become fast friends, and there seems to be even a possibility of a romance blooming between her and Cole. Unbeknownst to Quinn, her group of friends are actually also known as the town pariahs, as most of the townsfolk here are not too happy with the hijinks that they get up to. You see, this group of friends keeps making prank videos that always involve the town's mascot from the Baypen corn syrup factory, Friendo the Clown. The biggest reason why most people have an issue with Cole and his friends is the fact that while doing a prank at the Baypen corn syrup factory, there was a fire. Now, this of course caused people their jobs and had to shut down the factory, so people aren't generally happy with this group of friends. Now, a good portion of this film is teens being teens and just having a good time. That is, at least until Friendo, the mascot, actually ends up being real. This clown coming to life is not the only scary part, though, as now Friendo seems to be after all of the teenagers in the town. So, can Quinn and her new friends manage to survive Frendo's fury? So, I did end up enjoying this movie quite a bit. I really liked its originality and, of course, the twist that I did not see coming, which I won't mention as I'll leave that up to you to see. So, for me personally, I have not actually read the book yet, but I am definitely planning on doing so, and then I'm going to read the two sequels right afterwards. I've heard that some of the biggest issues people have with this film is that it strays quite a bit from the source material. Now, having not read the book yet, that's not my issue with this film. I do have a pretty big issue, though. By the end of the movie, I feel like there's so many loose ends that are not only not tied up, but just left out there dangling for everyone to see. I will say, though, that did not stop my enjoyment of watching this. I do recommend checking it out for yourself while it is in theaters. I was also pleasantly surprised to see that both Kevin Durand and Will Sasso make appearances in this. And at least for me on my scale, I'm giving this film a 3 out of 5. Now, if you've seen this movie already, or once you do see it, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. And last thing I definitely want to point out here is if you're not already following Adam Caesar, the author for the book, go and do so. He's on TikTok, he's got some great content, and I'm so very proud of him just due to the fact that he so quickly not only put out a book series, but now it got developed into an actual film. So great job for you, Adam. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Skewed Reviews. And if there's any other films coming to theaters that you think I should watch and do a review for, just mention them in the comments.